Fact number 20. Video games help surgeons perform better. According to a 2007 study, surgeons who play certain video games at least 3 hours a week performed 27% faster, with 37% less errors during surgery. Fact number 19. A man once won a horse race after he died. This one will have you saying, "What the fact?" But this dark fun fact definitely takes winning spirit to another level. Frank Hayes was a jockey who suffered a fatal heart attack mid-race. However, his horse still led and finished the race in first place. As such, Hayes was the first and only jockey to win a race posthumously in 1923. Fact number 18. A coffee taster has his tongue insured for $10 million. Gennaro Pelliccia of Costa Coffee got his tongue insured for $10 million in 2009. Fact number 17. 27,000 trees are cut per day for the world's toilet paper. Toilet paper doesn't just wipe our whatevers, but it also wipes out 27,000 trees a day. Similarly, about 500,000 trees are cut for daily newspapers. Fact number 16. Butterflies taste with their feet. Butterflies have taste receptors on their feet. By standing on a leaf, they can sample it to see if it is edible. Fact number 15. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you can't choose between following your head or your heart? Well, it seems shrimp have an evolutionary advantage when it comes to tough decisions. Kidding aside, one of the fun facts about shrimps is that their hearts are literally in their heads. Specifically, it is found in the thorax just behind the head, but they are covered in the same shell segment. Fact number 14. That's a fascinating tidbit. Pigeon poop or guano has indeed been used historically in various ways, including as a fertilizer and in the production of gunpowder. King George I's confirmation of pigeon droppings as property of the crown is a quirky piece of history. This illustrates how something seemingly mundane can have historical significance and even legal ramifications. The resources derived from animals, like pigeon droppings, can become surprisingly valuable. Fact number 13. A blue whale's heartbeat can be heard from 2 miles away. Contrary to popular belief, a blue whale's heart isn't as big as a Volkswagen Beetle. However, it is still huge at 5 feet in length, 4 feet in width, and standing at 5 feet tall. This massive organ weighs about 181 kilograms. Fact number 12. A 2013 study showed that the average kid asks one question every 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Of all types of children, girls aged 4 are the most curious, asking 390 questions per day. Interestingly, 82% of children would ask their mother first before their father. Fact number 11. France is the first country in the world that legislated a food waste law that bans supermarkets from wasting unsold food. It mandates that supermarkets must compost their leftover produce or donate the goods to charity. Fact number 10. Humans shed 18 kilos of skin in their lifetime. At this rate, a person completely replaces their outer skin every month. Fact number 9. Going to work is more dangerous than going to war. Statistically, you are 3 times more likely to die traveling to or from work than you are if you were to be shipped out to war these days. 78% of NFL players undergo financial crisis by 2 years of retirement. Upon retiring for 2 years, a majority of former NFL players undergo bankruptcy or financial crisis. The main culprits? Unemployment and divorce. Fact number 7. Mr. and Mrs. came from the words master and mistress. Mind-blowing. The first use of the abbreviated Mr. and Mrs. were traced to a letter written in the 1600s by an unknown R.P., addressed to William Farrington Esques. Fact number 6. Your body carries literal pieces of your mom and maybe your grandmother, siblings, aunts, and uncles. Fact number 5.
Did you know wearing a tie can reduce blood flow to the brain by 7.5%? A study in 2018 found that wearing a necktie can reduce the blood flow to your brain by up to 7.5%, which can make you feel dizzy, nauseous, and cause headaches. They can also increase the pressure in your eyes if on too tight and are great at carrying germs.
Fact number 4. The world's oldest cat lived to 38 years and 3 days. Fact number 3. Camels have 3 eyelids to protect themselves from the blowing desert sand. Camels have different ways to adapt to their environment. They have a third clear eyelid that helps in protecting their eyes from blowing sand. Also, 2 rows of long lashes protect their eyes. Fact number 2. It's almost impossible to get too much sugar from fresh fruit. While the sugar in fruit is mostly fructose and glucose, fructose is what's converted into fat in your body. You can't get too much sugar from fresh fruit. Fresh fruit contains a lot of fiber and water, which slows down your digestion and makes you feel full. Fact number 1. The highest recorded fall without a parachute happened in 1972 at 33,333 ft. The victim, Vesna Vulovic, was in the hospital for 16 months after the fall.